Flight control, perform launch on time verification.
Roger.
Blocks 2, verify CISA purge flowing GN2 to the CISA.
Verified.
OSM, verify the FCO, ROC, and OSM home fire switches are in the proceed position.
Ready to proceed.
RLM, verify red monitor vent table are in the correct configuration for terminal count.
Verified.
RC, verify solar radiation acceptable for launch.
Verified. Launch on time verified.
Roger. LC switches ready position. All steps are complete prior to the status check.
L -8 minutes.
We remain in the planned hold as we continue towards liftoff. In a few moments, launch conductor Scott Barney, marking his 50th launch as a ULA launch conductor, will pull the launch team for the final go to pick up the count. 29 engineers and managers are polled for system status and readiness to proceed. This is the final status check for all Atlas vehicle systems, ground systems, spacecraft, and the U.S. Space Force Eastern Range. The vehicle system readiness poll includes electrical systems, hydraulics, pneumatics, propulsion systems, flight control, and propellants. Let's listen in as Scott Barney performs the final polling.
L -7 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Atlas systems, propulsion.
Go.
Hydraulics.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
LO2.
Go.
Water.
Go.
Centaur systems, propulsion.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
LO2.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
HASGAS.
Go.
Electrical systems, airborne.
Go.
Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
RFFTS.
Go.
Flight control.
Go.
GCQ.
Go.
OpSport.
Go.
COM.
Go.
Umbilicals.
Go.
DCS.
Go.
Red line monitor.
Go.
Quality.
Go.
Ops safety manager.
Go.
ULA safety ops.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer.
Go.
Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range coordinator.
Clear to proceed.
Launch director.
You have permission to launch.
Proceeding with the count. ALC, verify T0 is set for 1806.
Verified.
All steps are complete prior to terminal count.
Polling is complete and the launch team is go for launch. From T-4 minutes until liftoff, you'll hear Scott Barney and the launch team performing the final steps in the countdown procedure. Several critical activities occur in the final minutes before launch, including verifying fuel tank levels and pressures in the booster and Centaur, and arming the flight termination system. At T-25 seconds, you'll hear Go Atlas, Go Centaur, Go Kuiper. This is the final status check of rocket and payload readiness. At T-3 seconds, the main engine ignites. Then, after seeing Atlas V lift off the launch pad, you'll begin hearing flight commentator Rob Gannon providing launch vehicle ascent data. This is Atlas Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We anticipate releasing the hold in just a few moments.
3, 2, 1, mark. 3:55.
Ground pyros enabled.
The countdown clock has resumed and we are go for launch at 2:06 p.m. Eastern. With liftoff approaching, we're going to raise the volume on our launch team so you can hear the final preps taking place.
3:30.
Atlas hydraulics at flight pressure.
Three minutes.
Pressurizing Atlas tanks.
Securing LO2 topping.
2:50.
FCS internal.
$1.59.
Vehicle internal.
$1.55.
Launch sequencer start.
$1.50.
Securing Centaur LH2.
Securing Centaur LO2.
$1.40.
Launch enabled.
$1.37.
FCS armed.
T-minus 90 seconds. The launch vehicle, payload, ground systems, and eastern range are go for launch. For those of you that just joined us, I'm Amanda Sterling, and I'm your host for today's live coverage of the Atlas V Project Kuiper Protoflight launch. The team is not working any issues at this time, and we're on track for liftoff at 2:06 p.m. Eastern.
One minute.
Rock, report range status.
Range green.
$40 seconds.
Stable at step 3.
$28.
Verify ECS, reduce for launch.
Verify.
Status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go Kuiper.
T-minus
10,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition and liftoff of the United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket, carrying the Protoflight mission for Amazon's Project Kuiper.
Stop right.
5 weeks look good. It's almost.
Finish maneuver as expected. Not ready. Oh. 1 minute in, everything looking good.
You're
It's
hearing the
operating
voice
normal.
of Rob Gannon providing launch vehicle
Vehicle's
ascent
now
data.
4 miles in altitude, 0.3 miles downrange. Traveling at 1,250 miles per hour. Everything looking good. Mach 1. Vehicle's now supersonic. Max Q. That's at the max end pressure. Coming up on our first throttle segment. And the first throttle segment's been engaged. Everything good. What we're looking for is my closed loop guides. Operating normal. Closed loop guidance is in. Everything's looking good. Coming up our next throttle phase, we'll be limiting the vehicle acceleration to 2.5 Gs for payload bearing jets. Holding acceleration at 2.5 Gs, everything looking good. Inside of 2 minutes to BECO. Everything looking good. Engine operating as expected. Smooth body rates. And vehicles pass through the Kármán line. We have exited the Earth's atmosphere. Coming up on fairing jet, we've had fairing jettison and CLFR deck jettison. Everything looks good, nice and smooth. We are throttling up. Inside of 1 minute to BECO. And we are less than a quarter of our liftoff weight at this time. And starting our 4G throttling, our G limiting phase of the mission. 30 seconds to BECO. And boost phase chill has been in progress. Engine temperatures are reducing as expected. Coming up on BECO, and we have cutoff. Everything looks good. Now we have pre-start on fuel and locks. We have good staging, ignition, and full thrust. The Arlton is up and running normally. Seeing good steady state operating parameters. We've gone to fixed angles on the PU system. Seeing the expected response and operating parameters on the engine, making the lock control system. Temperatures are converging a bottle temp as expected. And we are now in the middle of a 10-minute, 12-second nominal burn of Centaur. We'll have a single burn to spacecraft separation.
This is Atlas Mission Control at T plus 5 minutes, 45 seconds. We just heard flight commentator Rob Gannon confirm the successful completion of the early phase of today's flight, and all systems continue to operate nominally. At this time, we'll end our live coverage. For more information on the Atlas V, visit ulalaunch.com. I'm Amanda Sterling, and thank you so much for joining